seems more quiet than usual. I guess everyone's tired from all the playoff games and you'll get like a day break. And what did I read today? How about this one? Apparently it's a dedicated, I guess, drone carrier of sort, according to this anyways. This one says, China builds world's first dedicated drone carrier. It almost seems like a rumor with the way this thing is written anyways, because it says, hidden away in a shipyard on the Yangtze far upriver from the Mirror Yards of Shanghai is a new aircraft carrier. It's China's fourth, a ship whose mere existence has not been reported before. Only China can build an aircraft carrier in relative secrecy. The ship, launched in December 2022, but not reported until now, is surrounded by mystery. Naval News, together with J. Michael Dam, Senior Resident Fellow at the Mitchell Institute, have been analyzing it. The world knows about China's first three carriers. The largest and most capable, the Type 003 Fujian, is currently undergoing sea trials. This new carrier is very different. Its claim to fame will not be that it is larger. Instead, we are confident that this ship is the world's first dedicated fixed-wing drone carrier. Yeah, again, it seems like it's more, I guess, guessing per se. It says the design is smaller than the regular aircraft carriers, with a flight deck approximately 1/3 the length and half the width of a US Navy or Chinese Navy supercarrier. For comparison, it is slightly shorter but wider than a World War II escort carriers. It would be possible to operate fixed-wing aircraft from it, but its straight deck arrangement would be anachronistic, not allowing aircraft to take off and land at the same time. Additionally, there doesn't appear to be a space for a typical aircraft hangar, so the number of aircraft would be greatly limited. It does make sense as a drone carrier, however. Leading navies are already trailing them from regular aircraft carriers, and some navies, notably Iran and Turkey, are working on plans for drone carriers, but this space is still in its infancy. I guess it's plausible and inevitable eventually where every country is going to have something like this. I'm still waiting for those fake videos before where they showed drones coming out of huge blimps and all that. I think it was just a mock-up of like Amazon delivery drones, but I wouldn't doubt if people start using it for military purposes in that type of manner anyways. And this was spreading around a lot today. Apparently someone was almost assassinated, some kind of official, for example. It says here, video shows the assassination attempt on Slovakia PM Fico. You can see actually in the background, it looks like someone went right up to the person, took out a gun, and look how slow those bodyguards were in responding to it too, from what I've seen anyways. So what happened in terms of the summary here, it says on May 15, 2024, Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico was shot multiple times during an assassination attempt at a government meeting in Hanlova. The shooter, identified as 71-year-old poet and member of the pro-Western Progressive Party, Juraj Santula, was immediately detained. So was it like a political opponent of sort? Fico was initially reported to be in a life-threatening condition, but later updates indicated he was stable following surgery. So he actually survived it, and it says the attack is believed to be politically motivated, with Fico's pro-Russian stance and opposition to EU policies being highlighted as potential factors. Leaders worldwide condemned the attack and expressed support for Fico and the Slovak people. So of course, during these times, you'd want to try to find a motive, and as they mentioned, it could be politically motivated. It seemed like the only other topic I saw online that kept popping up was apparently he recently didn't agree with this WHO, I guess, pandemic treaty of sort. So people are wondering, was it related to this? Who knows? But either way, it has to be someone who disagrees with his, I guess, way of thinking when it comes to, let's just say, regulations and all that, huh? So let's see what happens now. And the fact that he survived, it kind of makes it, I guess, more interesting to see what unfolds out of this. And this was kind of an interesting report I saw, if true anyways. It deals with food delivery platforms, for example, like an Uber Eats or a DoorDash. And the claim is there are a lot of, for example, illegals actually using the services. From what I see here, it's essentially what happens is this illegal comes, let's just say, to the country, and they don't have like a driver's license or anything like that, but what they would do is apparently use other people's accounts to be able to do the job.
How do you drive an Uber that's not your account? Can you explain the way that works? How do you do that?
这不揭露行业秘密吗？这不能找人揍吗？这不。
Now, according to this too, for those people that they were interviewing, there are security measures on those apps. for example, they try to verify your identity randomly. I guess it's something like, hey, show like a picture or a video of yourself like right now, or like that type of thing. And if that happens, apparently the illegal just tries to find them, for example, or I guess use a different account, and it gets more sophisticated according to this. Like this one in particular, they were claiming anyways that it was people like the CCP that actually put those people in there and all that. I don't know, you believe what you want to believe, but that's kind of interesting to think about, where people using those, I guess, services to make money and all that, they might not even have like a legitimate driver's license and all that too.
Many people drive for DoorDash like this, you know, with no license and maybe just renting the account from somebody. Do many people do this?
应该有好多。
Have any fear of the CCP in the United States, that if he doesn't say the right thing, or if he speaks out and they see him, maybe he could get in trouble, or his family back home could get in trouble?
你觉得你在美国如果说一些对共产党不好的言论，你害怕受到报复或者说是被打击吗？送回国？有可能。Yes, that is.
I wouldn't doubt that that's all true, but that is a little disturbing anyways, if that's the case where, let's just say, other countries are trying to stuff people in various places because of that for whatever reason, spying or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, what would you believe in that case? Alright, see you guys later.